Tom Llamas, NBC News. We are speaking ahead of your promotion to anchor of NBC Nightly News. First off, congratulations.
Kyle, thank you to you. I mean, as somebody who's obviously in the same profession, you know what this moment means. I've worked really hard. I've been in newsrooms since I was 15. I never thought this day would come. I didn't even think this could be a possibility, but you know, you work hard in this business. You take different opportunities, different jobs, and then you get to a point where you're faced with this opportunity. And I'm blessed that it was offered to me. I'm looking forward to it. I think Nightly News is the best of NBC News at night. I think there's a reason why millions and millions of Americans turn to us every night. I want the viewers in Denver to know that I'm going to be there for them. I work for NBC, but I'm here for you. We're going to be in the White House. We're going to be questioning CEOs and world leaders and going to the breaking news to make sure you have all the important information you need to make decisions in your life.
Should nightly viewers expect to see any significant changes to the program when you're in the chair?
Nothing radically different, right? I think it's a great broadcast. I think Lester's built something beautiful here. The Nightly team is really experienced. They know what they're doing. I think little by little I'll be putting, my own mark on the show, which is to be expected. There's certain things I want to do when it comes to investigative series, some stories at the end of the show, what we're going to do next year because we're celebrating 250 years of America. So there's a couple ideas we have, and we're excited about all of them.
So whether it's nightly news or it's our local news operations, nobody wants to be the last person to help lead a storied news brand, right? But we both know challenges for broadcast journalism right now are really serious. So how do you ensure that Nightly is relevant and healthy well into the future?
I think you do that by putting out the best show out there. I think if you're the best at anything in America, people are going to come to you and they're going to turn to you. NBC News has evolved a lot over the last, I'd say, 3 to 5 years. Our website is now one of the most competitive websites when it comes to news, NBCnews.com. We beat CNN and the New York Times a lot of days now. We've gone to the streaming world. After Nightly News, I'll have Top Story with Tom Llamas, an hour-long broadcast. And the reason why we're doing all these things, it's because we know we have to be everywhere. People are consuming news on television, on their tablets, on their phones, and we're going to be there. NBC News is always going to be there. I think you always need a free and strong press, and it doesn't get stronger than NBC News. So for the country, but also for people that just want to be informed, we're going to be there for them.
So right now, you've got the Trump administration threatening broadcasters who cover him critically. ABC News settled what was widely viewed as a weak lawsuit to avoid a fight with Trump. Reports indicate CBS is in a settlement over talks on an even weaker lawsuit in order to win favor with Trump. Is NBC News willing to do journalism that upsets the president, and do you think that NBC's ownership will stand behind it?
Look, it's like I said earlier, I think we always report the news without fear or favor, and we're tough but fair. I think if you look at President Trump and the places he's turned to time and time again, it's NBC's Meet the Press, because Kristen Welker has done a masterful job and a fair job of interviewing him. The president knows that when he comes on Meet the Press, he's going to get a fair shake, and the viewers know that as well. So I can't really worry about what's happening with the competitors. You're obviously concerned anytime a media organization is threatened, but the only thing that we can control is what we do at NBC News, and what I think we do is strong journalism and important journalism, quality journalism that's never going to change.
And lastly, Tom, I know different journalists have both different views and obviously different roles when it comes to combating misinformation and lies. How do you plan to do it with the Nightly team?
I think that's a great question, because it actually goes into a lot of how we may program the show and how we think about stories. Because if there's something that's out there that is not true, I want to make sure when people turn to Nightly News, they learn that it's not true. I think you get inundated now, whether it be text messages or text updates from news organizations, messages from your mom or your aunt, Facebook messages, social media, direct messages. People are always trying to send you info, and sometimes it's not right. And so that's why we're going to be there. That's why I truly think we still serve a very important purpose right now, because there is so much misinformation out there. So it's a great question. It's something that I think about every day.
Tom Llamas, again, headed for the big chair at NBC Nightly News. We will be watching. Congratulations to you.
Kyle, thank you to you too as well.